Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. Now, in the last video, we went ahead and I ran through the high score challenge. This video, I want to talk about the actual strategy that I'm going to employ in this high score challenge. And by this, I mean not the strategy of just, hitting hard. But with what I have and what I was lucky enough to pull, what I can expect to get. Okay, so let's start by talking about this actual high score challenge. There was a really good question that someone asked earlier, and I wish I could remember exactly how she worded her question. But someone asked, is it worth doing this high score challenge? So let's take a look at that. First of all, what is it that we are getting from the high score challenge? In this high score challenge, we have the potential of getting Sora and Donald and Goofy B and Young King Mickey. Young King Mickey does 11 extremely powerful hits that ignore target's attributes. It's a single target for 3 cost, and it is a epic medal. SDGB is a tier 4 medal that deals 7 extremely powerful hits that ignore target's attributes. It's an AoE, and it only costs 1. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Now, someone, was it Oramix? I think it was Oramix who asked if it was worth doing this high score challenge if you already have the World of Final Fantasy medals. The World of Final Fantasy medals are awesome, guys, and they are still awesome, and I believe they are going to be awesome for quite a while. Is this medal better? Well, from what I've been told from the multipliers and the fact that it only costs 1, yes. Who is it comparable to? I guess the closest one we can compare it to is Lightning. It's better than Lightning, yeah. I don't know exactly yet how much it's going to take to get this medal, at least guilt the medal. I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know. Right now, I went in with 66%. I have the potential, and I'll say it right now. I'll show you guys in a little bit, but I have the potential to go in with 101%. Is that going to be enough for me to actually complete the tasks? I don't know, but you guys are going to see. You guys are going to see some tries, and one of those tries is going to be with the 101%, and we're going to see what happens. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if the buffers are going to be enough, or the debuffers are going to be enough to actually take out the enemies. I don't know. But this medal is comparable. The only one we can closely compare it to is Lightning. This one costs 1 less. It has a higher multiplier. So yeah, it's better than Lightning. Now, how do you get these medals? The way that you get these medals is by scoring, well, the SDGB at least, is by scoring 23 million. Oh, that's I haven't even looked at my rank yet. Is by scoring 23 million. And let's go here to the rewards, and I'll show you guys. So, if you score 23 million, you get 2 of these, and of course, you've got the ones in the high score challenge rewards. So that's how you're able to guild it. What's it going to take to get 23 million? From what we can tell right now, people have been able to get 23 million with 94%. That's been where several people have shown me, and several people have confirmed that they've gone in with 93, 94, 97%, and they've been able to get it. What does it take to get 93, 94, or 97%? It takes several Ursulas. How do you get Ursula, Key Art, and all these medals? You get it by spending jewels. There is no mercy pull in this banner. It's all RNG. I have done a total during this banner of 16 pulls on this banner. Those 16 pulls have given me from this banner. They have given me 2 key arts, 2 key art 3s. They've given me enough to 2 Ursulas. Where are they? 2 Ursulas, enough to guilt Halloween Donald B, and I got a boosted one, and enough to do 3 rerolls, which we're gonna do those guilds in a minute. It's given me, I didn't get any of, I got 3 of the eels though. The eel is the only one I wasn't able to guild, and I did not get a single boosted one of the eels. And let's see what else I got. Oh yeah, so I got enough to guild the shark, and I have a boosted one if I don't forget. Yeah, there's a boosted. I have a boosted shark, and I also have enough to guild Halloween Goofy Bee, and I also have a boosted one. That is my personal thing. Now, of course, yes, I did get some other stuff from there, and if you want to watch, you can go back and watch my pull videos to see exactly what I got in these pulls. But it's not guaranteed. The only thing that's been guaranteed in this banner is that you are going to pull at least one of these medals. So if we go to the example here, it says, where does it say? You're guaranteed 1. You will get 2 6-star medals that already have the special strength. There's people when it comes. If you're lucky, you can get those in addition to the 2 guaranteed pre-strength 6-star medals. Oh, in addition to them. Okay, so I do need to file a complaint because if you guys didn't know, when I pulled, I got an HD Ursula and I got 2 other 6-star medals. One of them was not orbed, so I need to say, because the way this reads here, my other medal should have been orbed. Those of you who have seen my video, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm glad I just read that. Huh. If you're lucky, you can get these in addition to the 2 guaranteed pre-strings and 6 stars. Yep. Okay. All right. So, okay. All right. That's good to know. Anyway, but you're guaranteed at least one of these medals in the pulls. So, because I pulled 16 times, did I pull 16? Yeah, I pulled 16 times in this banner. I should have been guaranteed 16 of these medals. Yeah. We're not going to go start talking about RNG. We're not going to start talking about the percentage of the chances of here. I know people who have pulled 1 time and gotten a boosted Ursula and an Ursula and a key art. We've seen those screenshots. I've seen people that have pulled 10 times and are able to guild that got pretty much exactly the same thing I did. I've talked to people who have pulled 30, 40, 60 times and they don't have what I've pulled. My luck, my RNG in this banner was very good, and I'm very grateful for that. So it's very hard to quantify, to be able to sit here and tell you guys, is the SDGB and Mickey, are they worth guilting or are they worth going for? Because it all depends on this right here. That's what it depends on, guys. It depends on right here. It depends on what you get here. Again, that's another topic for another day. But to answer the question, is it worth going for SDGB, or is SDGB worth it if you don't have the World of Final Fantasy medals, or if you do have the World of Final Fantasy medals? That's up to you. The SDG medal is stronger than Lightning. Once you put it on sleeping line, on sleeping, and on using on Olympia, it's a very powerful medal. Of course, it depends if you're able to guilt it, and to guilt it, you have to get 23 million. To get the 23 million, you've got to pull until you get the percentages you need. So let's move on to percentages. This is the medal that I've been going with. This is the Keyblade I've tried. I was able to attain almost 19.5 mil, almost 19.5 mil with this setup, but this is my highest percentage medal, a Keyblade. For those of you who don't know, I like Starlight a lot. I really do like Starlight a lot. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys what this is. This is like the highest I can possibly get. If I had an extra Ursula or an extra key art, I could get a little more percentage, but in my current state, this is the absolute max I can go in with. I can go in with 101%. Now here's the first problem. The first problem is that I am not able to complete the high score challenge with this setup here. I can't defeat the level 400 or 350 or 300. I just can't do it because I don't have the damage. Why don't I have the damage? I don't have the damage because currently Halloween Donald B is not guilted. He would be my heavy hitter, apart from my friend's Ursula. So the first thing we need to do, because eventually I'm going to try this setup, okay? Now this is not the setup I'm going to be going in to try and defeat this this high score challenge with. This is the setup I'm going to go in with first. This is a 77% setup, and you guys are going to see this in the future video. I'm going to do 3 different setups. This setup, I'm going to do... Actually, you know what? I should just prepare all 3 setups here. Let's do this really quick. I'm going to prepare all 3 setups so you guys can see what I'm going to go in with. Also, please be advised and know that I do not have all these medals ready to go. So I don't have the I don't have these medals prepared or like chipped and daled, and the only one who has a skill is Kiart 3. I will be in this video, we're going to be going through and putting skills on everyone else. So these are the medals I'm going to use. I'm going to use this medal first, then this medal, this Keyblade first, then this Keyblade, and finally we're going to try and complete it with this Keyblade. To be able to complete it with these Keyblades though, oh sorry, this is not the right one. No, that is the right one, yeah. And also what I can try and do is I can actually, in this setup here, I can try and change out Tama for what's it called? For Halloween B. Just because, actually, you know what? Sorry. I'm, for those of you who know, I'm very much a stickler for a certain organization. So let's do it this way. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is weird, but this is just how I'm built. Okay, so then let's put the other one. All right, this is better. I feel better now. Okay, so 1 Keyblade, 2 Keyblades, 3 Keyblades. This is going to be the very first one I'm going to try. The second time I'm going to try it, I'm going to put in Donald B there and see how far I can get, and then we're going to continue that way. We're going to continue trying to see if there is a possibility of me getting over 23 million and what it's going to take. Now, if you guys just look at this, you're like, well, come on, DUJ2, with 101%, how are you not going to do it? I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm going to have the damage to be able to pull it off, especially because I am not going in with a general strength buffer. So I don't have Sebastian, I don't have Ariel and Flounder, and I don't have Illustrator Kyrie in the setup, or Pooh or Pooh or Piglet or Pooh, I guess, or Pooh and Piglet or Pooglet. I don't have any of those, so that is going to really take away from my potential damage. So in preparation for that, I need to come. Okay, so we've talked about how the high score challenge is. We've talked about SDG and Mickey. We've talked about is it worth it and how you can attain those medals. So now let's talk about the actual medals and the skills. These are the medals I have to go in with. I am pretty sure that if I go in with this setup right now, well, I know because I tried it actually. If I go in with this setup right now, I can't get anywhere. I just can't get anywhere. There's 2 things I have to take into consideration here. I have to take into consideration that I do not have much APP restore, A, and B, if I am unable to defeat the enemy on the first turn, then I need to put defense boosts on these medals. So the very first thing we're going to do yes, I have a lot of mirrors. No, I don't want to have to use my mirrors. All right, let's just do it. Well, it wasn't a natural max because I only got one. Well, what can I expect? It's Donald. All right. I have no other. I have to. Did that just happen? Did that seriously just happen? Did that seriously just happen? These are not boosted, right? I gotta make sure they're not boosted. I'm so scared of that. In for a pound, in for a muffin. I can't afford. I 42 mirrors? Square Enix, 42 mirrors? Button guy. Button guy, one day. One day we will meet, Button guy. One day we will meet on the battlefield, and that day, I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to hug you and kiss you, or I'm just going to, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Button guy. Okay, guys. Okay. All right. So, sorry. That was a roller coaster right there. All right, so Donald Goof, Halloween Donald B, 8200. Let's finish getting him ready. Finish getting him ready, because in this case, we do need to get him ready if we want to give this the old college try. So what I'm going to do first off is I'm going to put 1,000 chips on him. Now, the one thing I'm not going to do in this video, guys, is I am not going to okay. I still haven't decided if I want to put an attack boost 3 max on him yet. I think for now he's going to get an attack boost 3 just because he's not an AoE. Now, but please be mindful. This is a 9200 damage medal. 4 multiplier. This is amazing. This is just, I mean, this medal is just like it's if it was AoE, I would be putting AB3 max on it right now, no doubt about it. Okay, for 2 cost, guys, for 2 cost. Amazing medal. I want to see what he does first in the high score challenge. So what we're going to do, I'm not going to do it right now. I'm not going to run right now, because if not, this video is going to get way too long. But in this first setup, like I said, I'm going to try and put him in here. This is going to be the very first setup I'm going to go in with. I'm going to go in with this setup in my next video, in my actual high score challenge attempts. And then after this, I'm going to try and see how much I can get putting that Donald in here. Depending on how he hits, I may need to put an AB3 on him, maybe even an AB3 max. But because of all the medals I have, it's possible I may not need it. It's possible that with an AB3 he should be enough. Okay, but let's keep working on the rest of the medals. Now, this is where it's going to get a little difficult to watch. So if you have a queasy stomach, please look away. This key art and this key art are going to get combined one day. This key art has an APP. Right now, key art, Ursula, and one key art and one. Well, this Ursula. This Ursula is going to. Well, let's see the Ursula that has 10 SIDS. Whichever Ursula has this. Okay, so this Ursula that has 10 SIDS is going to get 10 chips and 10 Dales. Actually, Goof. No, wait. Does he need to get? Yes, we're gonna fully chip and Dale her, just because in the future. This is the one that I'm going to, this is the one I'm going to use in like the high score in the future once I have her guilted. I'm still like just I can't believe that, guys. I can't believe that for. Okay. Oh wow, man. That button guy at Square Enix just loves to give me heart attacks, doesn't he? Okay, so there's HD Ursula. Now, for this high score challenge, I need to understand that these Ursulas are possibly not going to get skills that are going to go beyond. Okay, now what this means is probably this Ursula, after this high score challenge and after I guilt her, she is going to get an AB3 plus Lux. Okay, AB3 plus Lux. Just keep in mind that for a second. The reason I'm going to be putting AB3 plus Lux on her is because that's how I want to use her, and I'm going to use her as a Lux collector in the future. But for the purposes of this high score challenge, I'm going to keep both the key arts and the Ursula separate because I want more of a percentage, okay? That's the first part. The second part is what skills I'm going to put on them. As difficult as it is to say this, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, why are you doing this if you're just going to combine them? You don't need to put any chips and dales here because you're going to lose them. And you guys are very right for that. Possibly what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to try this first. If it doesn't work, and this, I kind of want to prepare you guys. Right now, I'm done with stuff right now. Actually, I kind of just want to put an AB3 on him right now and get it over with. The question is, if I put an AB3 on him, am I eventually going to just break down and put an AB3 max on him? Okay. I need to think about that. We need to go through first. But for this example, what we're going to talk about right now for this example is, this is the other key art that I have. We actually need to put the other key art in here. This one. Okay, we got to put that one in there. I need more APP. Okay, so possibly what I'm going to end up doing is that this Ursula, or this Ursula, one of them, yeah, probably this Ursula, is actually going to get an APP. Now, I know what you guys are saying. I know you're saying, why are you doing that? You're just wasting the skills. You know what? We're going to try this first. We're going to try this setup first and see if I can actually go through it. But if I need more APPs, I have 2 more APPs to use. I also have an AB3 plus APP and I have an AB2 plus APP. No, I am not going to waste the AB2 plus APP or the AB3 plus APP. I'm not going to waste those. What I'm planning to do is, if it comes to it, I am going to put fully chipped and daled on this guy an AB3 plus APP, because Key Art 3, he's gonna end up in the future. So we're talking after this high score challenge, you know, a week or 2 in the future. Hopefully by then we'll get a guilting campaign. Knock on wood. Wait, knock on wood. You guys are going to see my Key Art 3 guilted with an AB3 plus APP, and you're going to see Ursula guilted with an AB3 plus Lux. That's going to be what you guys are going to be seeing in the future. But in the meantime, just to get through this high score challenge, I need to decide what personally is worth for me to use. Is it worth for me to slap APPs on all these? Is it worth it to me to put an AB3 plus APP on this guy now, and then eventually I'm going to end up losing 1,000 chips, 1,000 dales, and an APP when I put this one into the other one? I don't know, guys. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna try out the high score challenge now with this, but I wanted to show you guys what the potential is that I have to go in with. Yes, I was incredibly lucky in this sense. Yes, I have had some amazing RNG lately. It took 4 tries though. It took 4 tries, and that button guy really gave me a run for my money. Is this my strongest medal now? Almost. Wow, Tama is that strong? Oh, Tama. Oh, Tama. Them World of Final Fantasy medals, guys. Them World of Final Fantasy medals are just not... Oh, wait. Is she... No, she's at 83 now. Wow. Well, if she had been if she hadn't been boosted, if my Ursula had been boosted, she'd be my strongest medal right now. Same as Key Art? No, Key Art, yeah. Key Art would have been a 93-67 medal. So... yeah, them boosted medals, guys. Them boosted medals really give you a leg up. But anyway, this is where I want to leave this video, guys. Again, this is just a strategy talk about what I'm going to be doing. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. And it's very possible that at the end of all this, this Keyblade might look completely different. We may be on the Divine Rose. We may be using a completely different Keyblade. I am 99.99999% sure that I'll be able to get 23 million. I really do. I think a lot of it's going to be SP management for me. I think a lot of it's going to be a certain amount of RNG and deciding whether or not I want to pull the gun on Halloween Donald B, pull the trigger on him and put an AB3 or an AB3 max on him. I don't know, guys. I don't know what it's going to take. We're probably just going to put an AB3 on him. You know what? I need to actually go through and see how much of everything I have. I think I have 2 AB3s and I think I have 2 AB3 maxes. So chances are I'm probably going to put an AB3 on him. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know, because if I do get the SCGB, I'd want to save one of the AB3 maxes for him. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. I hope you guys can give me some positive feedback, or at least any comments or feedbacks down below. Just let me know what you guys think. Again, I have been incredibly lucky in this banner. I have been able to pull quite a bit. And if you guys saw the videos, I was not expecting any of this. This is just incredibly awesome that I got this. I am so grateful. I am so happy that I can do this. I'm so happy that I can try this. And I do want to keep trying and seeing just what I can get. So we're going to start with this setup. We're going to see what happens here. We might even switch out and put the key art here and see just how far we can get there. I don't know. If I need to do 2 turns, maybe I'll throw an APP on one of the Ursulas and the defense boost 2 on the other one, or maybe even 2 defense boost 2s if I run AB3 plus APP on key art. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. This has been Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, talking about High Score Challenge, and talking about the strategy. If you guys want to come down and watch me do this, actually, possibly by the time this video comes out, I don't know if I'm going to still be doing High Score Challenge, but it's going to get interesting, guys. Thank you very much, guys, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.